Hi friends, as you know, I have been sharing the information about the gender prediction for the global gender balance. Basically, I have started this sharing information through this YouTube on observation of shortage of marriageable girls in India, especially southern parts most and to some extent in northern part. Subsequently, as I know, I realized that a demographic problem of similar nature is also being faced in China too. That is, China too is having shortage of marriageable girls, and the Russia, which occupies half of the earth, is also having less population of 14 crores and also needs to be rectified the problem of demography. As regards to the America has lost 5 lakh soldiers in World War I and II, and recently due to Corona it has lost 1 million US citizens. Apart from 1/3 of the US population is affected by the Corona virus. Also, most of the countries of Europe continent is facing either negative population or on the threshold of the negative population. Keeping all these points in my mind, I made a personal research about this gender prediction for the past 25 years, that is since 97, 98 till today, and I have been airing my views on the YouTube for the information of all the human beings on the globe. So, I want to conclude very shortly 1 or 2 episodes. In this episode, I want to say that any nation, whether India or any country in the world, to avoid any sort of demographic problem, has to maintain a TFR, that is total fertility ratio, or the replacement of ratio of 2.1 children per woman to avoid any negative population or any problem related to population. That is at a national level. If it is translated to the domestic family unit, that is to avoid such a thing, every family, at least if both the children live up to adulthood, it can be managed with 2. Accordingly, I have given so many episodes of family at least should consist 1 daughter, 1 son. Then only it can be family wise balanced, as well as country or nation wise balance can be achieved without any further complications. That is, in the event of failing this 2.1, you need to have more immigration, and immigration policy has to be properly designed. In this way, I had shared point by point my analysis through the YouTube video episodes around 20. So ultimately, I want to say one thing, that I am not a professional, so hence the first disclaimer what I displayed in the beginning of this series hold good. And I will continue with one more point, that if a big country like India, one part of the country is facing excess population, one part of the country facing shortage, it can be managed geographical movement. So also Europe or America as the case. That is, if a particular community like Brahmins in South India, especially southern states, are facing acute shortage of marriageable girls, the northern states, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, whose TFR is more than 2.4, naturally gives more population of particular community there. So invariably, this caste which has facing shortage should go there and make proper effort to see that their sons get marriage. That is one of the solution that I want to share in this video. which is one of the main motto of doing all these YouTube videos. Secondly, if a nation problem is within the country, it can be solved in this way. That is, particular caste of particular religion going to some other corner of that particular country. If a country like a small countries in Europe, such a way problem is same, invariably they have to review the immigration policy. What I mean to say in this context, they have to make liberal immigration policy allowing educated, fertile people to their country from the populated countries, so that they can enhance the population there and neutralize the population problem. Also, as I told, category wise, that is 3 categories I made the data and I shared. Today I want to say only one thing, that as I told, in Mahabharata there are so many characters, and I researched on internet and I given the details of the 2 most important characters, that is Mate Draupadi and Mate Gandhari. So Gandhari, as I told, has first son named Duryodhana, subsequently Dushala daughter, and the Duryodhana eldest son has 99 brothers. This many think that it is not a practical thing, but I too agree that theoretically even today the woman who is 5 years younger than the husband is capable of giving 100 sons, but practically taking physiology of a woman body, it may not be possible. Still, a woman can deliver as many as sons to the extent the body permits. Accordingly, I will show one this thing. I will continue to explain the Gandhari character of Mahabharata. As you see here, Gandhari marries Dhritarashtra, and first conception, I believe, that is Duryodhana, and subsequent second one is Dushala, that is daughter, first son, second daughter, and Duryodhana has one more brother named Dushasan, then further 98 other sons. This is, as I told, I made an example of category 2, that is, if the wife is younger by 4 to 5 years, this order is likely to occur. Before explaining further, I want to make it clear one thing, that if Y chromosome is present, then only this order may likely to happen. If Y chromosome is present, I have already made an video of 14 minutes if how a masculine animals will fight. Such a way, presence of Y chromosomes will result in fight and succeed. That you kindly keep in mind. Then, if this category 2, that is 4 years younger wife or 4 years female partner happens to be younger by 4 years, this is the order. I also add that in the event of intrauterine insemination, IUI adapted in artificial reproductive technology, also same order. I want to conclude that I made an elaborate research the circumstances that can likely to happen where male child and where female child. The present scenario of not having sufficient boys or sufficient girls in any part of the area of the globe should not arise in future. So I made that this category 2 explanation very detailed, so that all can try to have son. If any couple blessed with son first, at least they should think of a daughter also. I don't say all the couple are married people after first child happens to be male child, that is son, likely to have a daughter. I don't say certainly happen. If they attempt at least second, some people will get daughter. That's how a gender balance can be achieved. And also, the most importantly, being an Indian, I want to tell that daughter and son, ultimately when they become elder, you will be performing marriage, thereby you are getting daughter-in-law and son-in-law. I mean to say, you are getting 2 children resulting in 4 children, 2 sons, 2 daughters are that can be presumed. At the old age, you will have grandchildren both the sides, and peacefully you can live long in old age without any worry. That is the total intention of my entire research. I am concluding, and thank you. Sarve Janaah Sukhino Bhavantu.